Ladies and gentlemen, you know what blah blah is? The birds do it, the bees do it, you do it, I do it. We try to do it in private, but sometimes we do it in public. We try to do it quietly, but it's not always possible to do it quietly. If you have too much of it, you are in trouble. And if you do not have any, you are in bigger trouble. By now you know that by blah blah I mean the act in which the gaseous materials which have accumulated in the lower part of colon are expelled. The technical name for this is too long and snobbish. So I'll just use the word blah blah both as a noun and as a verb. You know how blah blah is produced? The way I understand it is that when we eat, part of the food goes down to colon undigested. In the colon, there are thousands of these bacteria called bugs. The bugs eat the undigested food and they have a meal. Whatever they cannot digest, they pass it out as blah blah. So in the colon, there are thousands of these bugs going blah 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 blah. And when the person has accumulated enough, the person goes blah blah. You know what I'm trying to say? Your blah blah is not your blah blah. It's the small bug's blah blah. You are just passing it along. Scientists tell us that blah blah consists of sulfur dioxide and methane gases. Have you wondered how they analyze the composition of blah blah? To do this, first they have to collect blah blah. The way they collect it is very simple. They scotch tape balloons at the opening. These are normal people like you and me. They're just walking around with a balloon in a certain position. Some of them carry donut-shaped pillows to sit on. Research in this field is going to yield enormous benefits for mankind. First of all, we will be able to control the timing accurately. The present situation, as you know, is not very satisfactory. We have an urge to do it. We look around to see if we do it there and then, are we going to get caught? Sometimes what we do is to go and then we let go at the same time. But if you do not have an urge to do it, you cannot do it, no matter how hard you try. In future, we will be able to do it whenever we want to. I call this blah blah on demand. Just look at the benefits. There's a medical staff meeting and a long-winded speaker is going on and on and on. At the preset time, we can all go blah blah at the same time. He will get the message. In future, we will be able to control the odor too. After all, the odor is produced by this bacteria depending on what they eat. Now, if we were to eat a new product which goes down to the colon, and when the bugs act on it, it produces nice fragrance, we will have a new product, a combination of blah blah and perfume called Blafume. This will come in all different flavors to produce different aromas. This will start a whole new merchandising line. You go to Robinson's and the shelf is full of Blafumes. Now, how are you going to sample it? You have to take it in for the bugs to work on it. You cannot try several different brands at the same time. Maybe what the store will do will be to have a number of salespeople standing in line or sitting or whatever, each of whom would have taken a different black-fume that morning. They're all there, each wearing a t-shirt with a brand name of black-fume on it. When you want to sample a particular black-fume, you point to that person and the person produces black-fume on demand. So ladies and gentlemen, next time you blah blah, think about it. It's not always, it's an important part of our daily lives. And it's going to get a whole lot of fun in future.